Success as an entrepreneur is tricky because everyone's going to define success differently. The way I define success actually has steps and phases as I grew on my journey as an entrepreneur. Initially, when I started defining success as an entrepreneur, I looked at it as time. Like, how much time can I have? How much time can I have for me, for my family, for things I want to do, for places I want to travel, places I want to go. But I saw like that's a little bit of a mirage, because early as an entrepreneur, you don't really have access to a bunch of time if you're looking to be successful. I do think that is a success parameter. And then quickly that formed into like money with no caps. And I think they were probably one and the same, time and money with no caps. Money with no caps essentially means that if you build it, they will come. If you provide value to the marketplace, you can determine what the cap on that income is going to be. No one else can determine that. That was a very valuable and important thing. But I realized those two things, time and money, it's great, but it really is just for me. And that was me as a younger man trying to, become an entrepreneur and kind of focus on very materialistic things. As I started to grow in my entrepreneurship journey, I realized it was about everybody else but me. And that's when I started to look at responsibility to others, realizing that every time we brought somebody into the business, an employee, an independent contractor, a vendor, a partner, when we brought those people into the business, we were providing value. Our business provided enough value to bring on an employee, to bring on a contractor, to have people partner with us. That is a privilege for us. That's a privilege for me, the business owner, for me, the founder, for me, the visionary. It's also responsibility. When you start building a business, you realize so much is given, much is required. The more you have the ability to take action and make things happen and get things done, the more you should do it. And so I started to realize that became my true responsibility. And I, again, matured and realized it wasn't just about my responsibility up to others. It was about my actual obligation to serve others. That's different. Responsibility meant it's almost like a chore, right? I just called it a privilege, but it feels like there's a weight on me. Once I turned it into service, and I said, well, we are providing a service, and we do serve the people that work with us. We do serve the people that come into our circumference, that come into our world. It was more of a calling. It was a higher calling. It was more of something that, it's like, this is what we do. Like, this is who we are. And once it became who we are, that, hey, we're here to serve no matter who, no matter what, no matter where, no matter what part of the country, that was huge. When it was just a responsibility, it was kind of a responsibility to my tribe. When it became service, it became service to whoever wanted to listen. And it brings me to this place. And this place that we're at right now, we're trying to provide value. We're trying to provide content that helps people now, that helps people in the future, that gives people a path to success, a path to better thoughts, a path to more fluent thought processes, more fluent business plans and strategies, more fluent ways to get out of sticky situations. We're trying to provide that value. What I realized is the word that I was looking for and the word that I really wanted to convey to the world from me and anything that surrounded me and anything that I had the distance to touch was impact. I wanted to provide impact. We want to be a place that provides impact. And when I think of impact, that it has no bounds. It has no boundaries. It's far reaching. It continues to touch. It continues to build. It's infectious. It just keeps going. And so you might listen to this video and share it with someone, and someone else gets it or what have you, or we might hire someone in our office who talks about the service we provide to so many, and that might impact someone else who wants to be of service in their business. And you realize as you start just providing and just putting out goodness every day, not perfection, just trying to be better and trying to provide value every day, it starts to have impact. And when we start thinking about success and defining success as an entrepreneur, what I've realized along my time and along my journey doing this is it's exactly that. It's a journey. Entrepreneurship has seasons where things are hot to trot, seasons where it's cold as ice, seasons where you're somewhere in between lukewarm. You're always trying to get back to hot, and it's just not as simple as it always sounds. You want to have things that help you keep your mind right. You want to have things that are structural, that are habits, and things that keep you going every single day. You want to keep the right people in your corner. I was talking to my wife the other day, and I was talking about this challenge that I'm dealing with in business. And I mean, I just, the encouragement that she gave me, I just couldn't get anywhere else. And it sounds simple, but I wasn't even looking for encouragement. I was just looking to have a place to vent. And the encouragement just hit me like lightning, and it put a battery in my back. And so all these tools, this journey of success, defining success, you might define success differently than me, that's okay. But I'm giving you what I know from my journey, walking through this entrepreneurial space for 2+ decades, 3 decades. I'll do that again. Walking through this entrepreneurial space for 3+ decades. Been selling lemonade since I was 9. So it's fair to say that I've seen my ebbs and flows of the entrepreneurial journey. And at 9, success was a lot different than it is today. And so it's going to continue to twist. It's going to continue to turn. It's going to continue to have a way of kind of defining itself. And today the word might be impact, and that might be the word in 30 years, but it might be something different. It might be more defined. And so I hope this helps as you're searching, as you're grappling, as you're battling for service and impact, and to be profitable, and to have good ideas, and for strategies to work, and for ideas to be, hot. I hope this helps. I hope this has provided value. My name is Mark J. Mead. We're trying to provide more value to you every single day, things you can use. Find us at Mark J. Mead on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Talk to me about how you define success. How do you define success as an entrepreneur? Let's start the conversation. Let's start the communication. Maybe you agree with what I said. Maybe you disagree with what I said. But I'm here for it. Appreciate your feedback. Thank you.